Welcome back to Mind the Snap.
Today, we're doing something we've never done before.
Because for the first time, Mind the Snap and the game are teaming up for a special episode.
So buckle up, listeners, because this is
The Game.
Michigan, 17 hours from home, a suitcase full of questions and a place she'd never known. Second day in America, under autumn skies, a college crowd was singing, she could feel it come alive. The very next morning, another game came on, a team in Honolulu, the Blues still fighting though they gone. They were winning championships, they were the kings of the league, but the people never left her, and that's all she'd ever need. Some things find you when you're not looking. Some roads lead where you belong. Oh, 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 this is the story of her life. Oh, from Salvador to Detroit. Oh, across the ocean every night. Oh, 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 one night burning in the dark. Oh, through every loss and every scar. Oh, she carried that team inside her heart. This is the story. This is the story of her life.
Joining us today is the Detroit Lions International Fan of the Year from Brazil.
She's part of a growing NFL community that's embraced the Lions during one of the most exciting periods in their franchise history, and she's helping spread that passion throughout Brazil. So Betina, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here and spread a little bit of the Detroit love worldwide.
Yes, we love it, and the Lions fans are so happy to hear from you. For the first time, we have something we've never done before in Mind the Snap and the game, I believe we've never done before, because we are teaming up today for a special episode where we are both interviewing Betina, and we're just going to call this Mind the Game. Awesome. Betina, we would love to kind of start to get to know you for your origin story, because you are originally, you're in Brazil, but you're a Lions fan. I recently traveled last year for the Berlin game internationally and met all of these international fans who wake up at 3 a.m. and I was like, how do you people become fans? So how did you and when did you become a Detroit Lions fan? And I don't know if you know this, but I'm also a Lions fan, so in the same camp.
Yeah.
Okay, so first I'd like to say I'm glad I don't have that time zone difference because you really mess up my sleep schedule.
Yes.
But
yeah.
Okay, no, it's 1 hour, usually most 2 hour difference for the Michigan game, so I'm happy about that. But how it all started, I actually got to live in Michigan back in 2015. I was an exchange student there in high school, and it was a family would volunteer to get you, and then you'd be randomly placed anywhere in the U.S., and I ended up in Ann Arbor. And Ann Arbor is a city known for its football, especially its college football. And the family that I ended up with was a huge Michigan fan. So on my second day there, it was, I believe, the home opening, and we got to go to the game. So one of the fun facts about me is I actually became a Michigan fan before I became a Lions fan by one day.
Yeah.
See, nah, Lee.
Big Ten.
I'm sorry. No.
Big Ten.
Yeah. For those of you guys who can't see,
But
he's
yeah,
holding
so
up
I
a
went to a
Wisconsin
Michigan
koozie.
I went to a Michigan game. The big house was packed, and the day later, we watched the Lions on TV. They didn't go to any Detroit games. They watched it at home. They were also passionate about it. I didn't understand anything at first, but I liked the excitement that people felt like in the big house and then at home watching the game. So I was like, okay, that's nice. And I just be like, my eyes would be like this, watching the ball fly or like trying to see where the ball was, but like not understanding anything. And when you go to the first game on the stadium, it's really hard. And because again, you don't have any sense of like what is going on, like especially when you don't know the game. And on the second day when we were watching on the TV, I was like, okay, but where were those lines yesterday? The lines that we had for like first down and stuff on TV. I was like, that would be
always
so
baffles
much
me
more
when you
easier.
go to the first game.
I had the same experience at my first game where I go and I'm like, why is nobody like the announcers are not telling you what's going on in the stadium. Like they announced third down, but that's it. There's no moving red line. You don't see any arrows. Like you don't hear any players' names. And you're like, also my first game, I was up in the 300s. I was like, I can't even see the ball. Like I'm so. I was like, I don't know what this game is. So
No, and mind you, it was
go for it.
no, sorry. And mind you, it was like my second and third day there. I was not used to speaking English the way I am right now. Like I was 15. I didn't have that frequency. So
had you ever watched an NFL game before this? Like, had you ever seen any American football?
before that experience, though.
Okay, and then I'm assuming you learned English in school, and like part of it is like you come to the U.S. for an exchange, and that helps you like use English and okay, and then you get thrown into a football game. So then from there, like, were you
into the third largest stadium in the world?
For me, it sounded like the loudest. Like it would compare to us watching the Brazil play in the World Cup. That was my vibe, my experience.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, amazing. So what took you from like, were you immediately a Michigan and Lions fan? Like from those days, you said, you know what, these are my teams, and then forevermore?
Yeah, I think it was kind of like that. As I said, like the vibe that I saw them cheering for it made me excited about it. And then if I was, after when I started to watch the game, I'll go back to the place that like introduced me to it. So that's how the love started to grow, because like I have a deep love for Michigan. It taught me a lot. It made me grow. So I still have friends there that like I call and like we get to see each other like once in a lifetime, but we still have that connection that we had because we went to the same classes or like shared experiences. So Michigan really means a lot to me, and I think that and getting to know football there was the reason why I became both a Michigan and a Lions fan.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I think one of the best things about being a Lions fan is the community is so kind, and like people are so excited for Lions fans and like new Lions fans, because not all franchises are like excited for people to like be a part of their franchise. They're like, you don't know who we are, like you're not welcome here. But the Lions are like, get in, let's go, get in the car, put the jersey on. This is Amon-Ra St. Brown, this is Jahmyr Gibbs, this is Dan Campbell, like, and they're like, just get it. You're in the hug immediately.
And that's exactly how I felt. So I actually went to my first Lions game last year, like first time crazy.
Yeah.
It took me 10 years to go to my first Lions game, but it was an amazing experience. And it was like one of the 1 p.m. games. So I was there super early to try to record content, because one of the things that I did there was partner with the Detroit Lions Brazil page, like the official one, because now they have rights to work here. And with the page that I also work for here in Brazil, that's called Play Call. So we were like, oh yeah, we're gonna make content, we're gonna post about like game day. So I was there at 8 a.m. on the go day. And it's exactly what you said, Vic. Everybody was so welcoming. Everybody was like, no, let's record, let's help you. Go Brazil. Yeah. Who is your favorite player? Like how long, like asking me about my history. And I just felt this warmth, and it just makes my heart like giggles and like be happy that I got placed into this team with this amazing community. I didn't do much because again, I was trying to record and mostly interviews and like what you can do at Pride Plaza. But at the draft, I was like, I have more time to connect with a few super fans, and they kept the same vibe. And they're like, no, you gotta go back. There's apparently this hot tub / jacuzzi tradition during the cold games that they get before. So that's something I'm also looking for.
Okay. That's like similar to the Bills, like mustard and ketchup man. That's like the same vibe here. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be the one getting in that jacuzzi. Like, I don't know if that one's for me. It's like the girl in me that's like, maybe if a couple beers in.
I'll watch it.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll watch. I'll be like filming and feeling the
Yes.
experience, but like totally dry. Hair looks good.
They would talk to me about it, but they wouldn't be cheering with me. So I think then became this like, I need to connect with more people. I need to share about it. So I started following like a bunch of like football pages, and I started to like get introduced to Lions fans, and eventually like build this group. And one of the pages that I follow is now the page that I work at, because they were like super nice. They invited me to my first watch party. So it was actually the 2024 conference game that we lost to the Commanders.
Are you kidding?
Sorry.
That's so brutal.
No, it was like there was no Lions fan. I was like wearing like a Lions like just t-shirt, and everybody was looking at me like with those pity eyes, because like they thought we would be getting this. No one thought we would lose to the Commanders. And I swear I had people saying, "I'm crying for you," like right now. I had people text me that. So, and with that, like I was connecting with more friends, more people both here and abroad, and I actually became really good friends with Marius and Ryan. Love to them both, and they're super nice. And when I looked at them, I thought, okay, that's really nice that they get to do this. So Ryan is just a really friendly person. He knows everyone. He talks to everyone. He organizes a bunch of stuff. And Marius really was like a turning point for the growing Lions community in Germany. He organized watch parties. He has a page. He has a podcast. So I was like, okay, this guy deserves to win every year. So when it came, so I got to know them, and I got to be part of Play Call, and I went to cover the release of the mascot for the Detroit Lions Brazil, which is like a cousin to Rory. So that was the first activation that I actually did with the Detroit Lions. And then I was like, oh, I'm actually going to the game, etc. And they're like, okay, let's make this collab content. And yeah, and then they were like, they knew I was like more into the community. I started like recruiting people when they came to Brazil. So I'll be like texting people, DMing people on Instagram. Here, Lions, and we have this WhatsApp group. Do you want to be part of it? And then it's just super, super fun. And they're like, oh yeah, you should please put in the group that the International Fan of the Year, it's open for you to sign up. And I was like, I was doing that. And then my friend's like, are you not going to sign up for it? I was like, I don't know. For me, Marius and Ryan should win every year. And I went to talk to them, and they were like super, super, oh no, you should definitely sign up for it. I was like, okay, maybe. And then I swear to you, I did it like how you do a college assignment, like 11:59 the day before. Because I was like, I don't think I do enough with the community. But I poured my heart into it. I explained my whole history. I talked about what I tried to do here, which is like trying to create this content and try to connect people. And then it came the announcement, which is a whole nother story, because I'm not usually surprised, but the Lions went out of their way to do it.
Nice.
Wait,
like it.
You have to tell us how now. Like, you can't just leave us on that cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Like, we need to know what happened.
Okay, so here's what happened. I actually, on this page, we got media credentials for the Super Bowl, and it was a Super Bowl, like, I couldn't believe, like, my first year doing it, I was already there. But we've grown a lot here. We're like the 5th biggest page that talks about football in Brazil. And so I was very happy about it, and I was gonna make all the content. So I talked to the Lions. I'm going there. Let's make some collab content. And they're like, yeah, definitely. You should go to the Pro Bowl games and interview. Sorry.
Still, there you go.
Okay, here you go. You should go to the Pro Bowl games. You should teach them some Portuguese words, etc. And I was like, yeah, sure, we can make this happen. I had to rebook my flight twice. I missed the first window of opportunity I had with them, so I only had one chance. And when I got there, I met with the Lions people, the like social media team, and they're like, well, we don't know who we are getting, and it's gonna be super quick, so just be ready for it. And they were really making me nervous. Because I'm not used to it, and like I was gonna see my favorite, like I saw Goff, I saw Aiden, I saw Amon-Ra, I saw Gibbs, but I was like, okay, professional mode on, let's do this, let's record. And then they got like, I think it was Aiden, and they're like, okay, let's do this. Let's be super quick about it. So I was like, oh yeah, say this in Portuguese. And then we had some fan questions because like one of the things that I really value is to like me being in this role, get the fans near the players, you know, like be able to help them feel like they're also into this by being in there, because if it wasn't for the community, I wouldn't be there. So I was like, yeah, let's bring some fan questions. And they had like a bunch of things asked. They even asked Aiden what his favorite Pokemon was, and it's Snorlax.
I was about to say, what was it?
Yeah, and like I was just super focused. I wasn't like I wasn't realize what was happening around me. And then we finished the interview. I was like, thank you so much. Bye. Go practice for the Pro Bowl. And like before I said that, they were like, yeah, so now we have a surprise for you. And I was like, and then they threw Aiden, which is, by the way, he's my favorite player, and they knew that. They threw Aiden the International of the Year. And he was like, oh yeah, we want to congratulate you on being the International Man of the Year. And I swear to God, it took every ounce in me not to pass out. I swear, I was like this, like almost falling down. I was like, and if you look at the video, I didn't hug him. He had to hug me because I was just and like I'm usually a crier, but I was just so shocked, and like my favorite player give me a jersey for an award I just received. I just couldn't react. Like it's just
that's so cool.
So that was
That's so special.
That's how I got announced as the International Fan of the Year, and I had to keep a secret for a whole month, which was like super hard to do.
That's wild. A whole month, and you're so excited about it, and you just like met Aiden Hutchinson, and he gave you a jersey, and he's like hugging
and you want to
you,
tell
and
everyone
have
that's
to, like,
happened.
keep that in.
Yeah.
Who can keep that? And then I met everyone. Like I took pictures with every player. Like it's just absolutely. It was just absolutely insane. Like, and to be honest, like he's this big and this big. So I was looking like a dwarf next to him, which is also funny if you see the video. But he's super, like, to be honest, and like it's not because I'm Alliance fan, but every player that I met so far.
So Betina, you created something for your interviewing player experience. Can you explain, show us, tell us what you did?
Okay, so I got inspired by a post that I saw online about someone going to the game with a different pair of pants. Like they had like cutouts of jerseys. But here it's very hard and very expensive to find jerseys. So like I wish I had that time and the money. But I was like, okay, that's a nice idea. Let me put something into it and work. So I may have made a pair of pants. It may have become like a little bit famous about it. So I actually have 3 now, but I'll show you the first one that I made to go to the game. So this is it. And there's the other side.
Oh, and you have the Brazil on there. My gosh. Yeah. Amazing.
So it might have become a little bit popular. Everyone was like, I had a girl offer me like, I'll give you $200 for it right now on the stadium. I was like, I'm not wearing anything underneath. I just can't take it out.
You're like, these are my pants. What do you mean?
I made them. I tried to put like a little bit. I have like some memes like Campbell's soup in here.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that kind of became my thing. Like, it's super easy to do. It's like this fabric that you print out and then you just iron it. So it's like easy to maintain and stuff. I was like, I like doing it. And then when I got the announcement, I was like, okay, I have to do something for the draft. Yeah. So I made another one. And this one, it took me even more work because I had to glue every single straws by itself, but like this, and then I got the International Fan of the Year draft 2026.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, those are perfect. And the draft placement or the Fan of the Year placement, so good.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm really inspired.
I gotta glue my pick here, 205. So that's what it's missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a QR code. What's that QR code do?
My Instagram. Follow me.
Wow, there you go.
Underline. But yeah, so I was like, for people to get to, if they want to follow me. And this, like, Vic, this one's like one of my faves in my Detroit football.
That is so good.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
But yeah, so
That's quite a good segue, actually. So, as you mentioned, you're chosen as the International Fan of the Year. You've been flown out to Pittsburgh, so you're now at the draft. Talk us through that experience, like from the city to the fans, for being on stage. What was that like?
Absolutely crazy. To be honest, I haven't put into thought everything that happened because every time I go back, it's just like, this is unreal. This is like, what have I done? I really love the crowd in Pittsburgh. Everybody was very excited for the draft. Like, first day, I think they had over 500,000 people there and was like a sea full of people. And I got to I'll talk to every Lions fan because I was like, I want to get to know the community and stuff. And so cutest moment ever on the draft was this little kid that never saw my face before, saw the shirt, was like, are you actually the International Fan of the Year? And I was like, yeah. Oh my God, can I take a picture with he should have been like 7 or 8, maybe. It's like, yes, of course. And then his mom took a picture, and I think I had like a towel on me that I had got from that. I was like, here, that's all I have. I'm sorry, but here's a towel. He got so happy. And I was like, I felt like a celebrity, but like, it was the cutest and like my favorite moment from the draft. But getting to know like the other like super fans that got selected to be at the inner circle and the other fans that were around, and not from the Lions but from the other teams, like we built this really close group. Like we talk every day. Our WhatsApp group usually have over like 100 messages daily, which is insane.
Amazing.
But going on stage, to be honest, I was afraid. Like, I never got into stage with that many people. And the NFL was like, yeah, you have 10 seconds to do your whole speech. Otherwise, we might cut the feed. POV, I didn't even appear on the feed. They only had, like, from the special cameras that were recording to send to the teams. But yeah, I did not appear on TV. It was crazy. So I tried to like just say my speech. Like I disassociate it from the crowd. It was just like this. Yeah, no. And I'm really glad I didn't get a difficult name. Like, because they usually give you the card like 2 minutes before. They gave me my card about like 30 seconds before because there was a problem printing it. I think, it's in here somewhere. But like, I'm gonna like frame it with the International Fan of the Year jersey. And I also got Blake Miller's card signed. So...
You should.
Yeah, that's easier to pick.
You should photocopy it and put it on your next pair of jeans of the draft card.
Yeah. That's a good shout. I like that.
So
yeah, you can put it on like the back pocket or something. Would be so cute.
I haven't seen it.
Amazing.
They get it like this.
That's cool.
That's incredible, honestly.
And it's signed by
you did get a really easy name.
No, that was like that. That was the first pick because he wasn't there. I get his card,
Oh,
which is really nice.
nice.
My guy was Kyler Gilhauer. He's from Texas Tech.
Incredible.
So have you spoken to Skylar?
You've spoken to Skylar?
No, have you?
No, like
No. I'm so disappointed.
On his DM request. So if he ever says this, please accept my DM request. But he comments on the post like a very special moment for the both of us. So I got that.
That's
sweet. I like. Yeah.
We'll remember you forever because you're the one who called his name and introduced him.
Yeah, hopefully. And if it all works out, I really hope to get to see him, like to meet him this year because like again, it was very special for me. Like I'm like putting all the good energy on him for him to be a Hall of Famer. Like I swear
That's what
to
you
God.
want. That's
Yes.
But he seems like a really nice guy. Like his reaction to the pick, to being drafted was like really adorable with all his family. And he had a nice story. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but he had no hats. He had no time to buy all the hats. But his grandpa was a Lions fan and he had the Lions hat on. So the only hat in the entire house farm team was from the Lions, from his grandpa. And his grandpa gave it to him. And he was like, well, I'll buy you a new one, but I gotta keep this one now. And it was just...
Hey, it was meant to be.
I think it was safe. I think it was safe, to be honest.
Yeah.
I do believe in this kind of thing, and it was, like, amazing. So I'm really hoping he does well.
Yeah.
Disappointed with the draft guys, though. It's no one's sending out a jersey. But the first thing I'd be doing is, when I get my number, send a jersey to Betina.
Yes,
we'll tag him on here.
I mean, I'm hoping for that's all I'm hoping for. But I'm actually like, it's really hard, like being from Brazil because of this type of things because I don't get to go to many games. And the only game I'm actually planning to go this year is Germany because it's a different game. I get to travel as well. And I get to meet the other international fans of the years because we only talk to on FaceTime, like Marius and Ryan. So that's the game I'm planning on going. And yeah, I don't know, maybe next year I'll go and I'll be like, hey, Skylar, how are you? Would you give me your jersey, please?
Yeah.
Or
Like I've been waiting 3 years. You think you could hook me up?
Yeah.
Like, hey, Lions, how are you doing? Would you mind sending me that too?
Yeah.
But I mean, this was like a great gift from them, like having them send me the Blake Miller card. And like everything that they done for me, like supporting me, like or collabing on the post, like I really felt locked for the community on the post. Like I didn't get, it was nice that I didn't get any hate comments on the post. Like no hate. The only thing that they're like, what's the English you speak in? I was like, bro, if you don't understand, you don't speak English because I know I do speak English. So I was like fine with it.
Yeah, you're like that insult I can take because you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm English, and I get that. So one thing we like to do with all our guests is just a bit of fun after talking about everything for an hour, 3 hours, 2 days. Is a fire round. I don't think, just answer.
But there's a bit of a twist. As it's a special guest and a special episode, we're going to put both Betina and Victoria some quick fire questions.
Yeah.
That was fun. Okay.
Okay, so let's kick off here. So this one's the easy one. Betina, favourite current Lions player?
Favorite what? I'm sorry.
Favourite current Lions player?
Aiden Hutchinson.
Victoria?
Current J-Mo.
Nice.
Nice.
All-time Lions legend, Betina.
Gotta say both. I cannot say both. Barry and Megatron. No, wait. Jason Hanson, the guy that made I can never say his name, but I met him and he's super nice. The guy that has all the time the most points for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Victoria?
Mine's Megatron because he was the first Lions player that I learned about who wasn't actively on the team, and I thought about him like every single day for the next year after I like found out who he was, and I was like, you're taking up so much brain space, but like deservedly so.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
So Betina, the best Lions moment you've witnessed. So this can be live at the game or on TV. So, but you've seen with your 2 eyes.
Yeah, and you don't give me time to think, bro. Winning the game against the Rams on the last play, on the last kick at the wild card round.
Nice.
Yeah, that's so good. I don't know if this is like the best moment because I think the Lions have had better moments than this, but one of my favorite moments from last season is when they would throw Isaac Tesla in and they would throw him in and then he'd do a one-handed catch and everyone's like, who even is this guy? And I just I just can't. And then I'm sorry, this is the second one, but whatever the play was when J-Mo is like in the air, and then I don't know if you guys have seen the meme. I think he was scoring a touchdown and then they put a cape on him and they call him Super J. And they like, anytime he makes a good play, I get like the meme of him flying.
Yes! Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Next one we got one NFL player, past or present, you'd love to meet who you haven't met already.
I think Matthew Stafford, just for the history.
Yeah.
Rob
Stafford.
Gronkowski, because I think he's an incredible player, but I also think that he's a pretty iconic business person who's done so well with what he had in the NFL, and I'm super interested in that.
Game-winning drive. Watch from the stands or shut your eyes.
Wait, one more time?
I close my eyes.
So game-winning drive. Do you watch it or do you close your eyes?
Guys, I'm first.
Like tough play. Do you watch the player just be like, I can't see this. Just please let me hear a good thing. I'm like that.
Yeah. Victoria Goss got one last play left. It's the Super Bowl. Are you watching it or are you closing your eyes?
Yeah, it's this. It's like finish my drink, but I'm not sitting down. Like I'm like walking around. Like I'm not seated. I'm like up. I'm like panicking. I'm telling everyone to shut up. I'm like, stop talking. This is not your moment.
Oh my God. Yeah. I don't close my eyes. I'll be like turn around, like trying to pick like this because I want to see it, but I kind of don't.
Yeah.
Lions Super Bowl win or front row tickets to every Lions game forever.
Super Bowl win.
Lions Super Bowl win.
Like it.
Lions.
favorite sports team in all of sports right now.
Detroit Lions. What?
Okay, great.
Okay, no. Right now, Brazil winning the World Cup. That's the Lions.
See, it's
Good
not
shout
always
there,
obvious.
Betina. Yeah. That's not, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, after the midweek showing, I wouldn't like to say England winning the World Cup, but we're in World Cup mode. Here's England.
Yeah. Okay, great. Favorite athlete of the moment right now?
Ooh, I love the gymnastic girls from Brazil. So Rebeca Andrade, Lara.
I am obsessed with Rebecca. I'm obsessed with her. She's so fabulous. I think the whole
She's
world
a
needs to
queen.
know who she is. I think that she's like one of the most fabulous women to walk the planet ever, and I wish that every single person knew about her because she's incredible. Okay, Ryan?
World Cup year, Harry Kane.
He's just stolen my answer there, so I'm gonna go Scotty Scheffler.
Nice.
Ooh,
Okay,
he's a
cool.
nice one. I love golf as well. So
Yeah, that's fun. Multi-sport fans. Okay, last one is, who is one woman that the world needs to know more? It can be sports. It can be literally anyone that you want the world to know more about. But it doesn't have to. It can be sports, not sports. Athletes, actresses, whatever. Friends.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
You can
There's
name a
so
couple,
many
it's cool.
like great women out there.
There's so many amazing women.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say Phoebe Schechter.
I was going to, she was on my mind, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, for what she's done, she was the first female coach in the NFL. Up at the Bills, she's pioneering and pushing the girls' sport around the world, especially like flag football, and started one of the first with some of her friends. Started one of the first female sports podcasts. So
Yeah.
I'm going to steal
Amazing.
Lee's answer as well. I'll go with Phoebe as well.
We'll let it slide
mine
because
is
she
a
is
little
great.
different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. I think I want to give a shout out to all the women that won International Fans of the Year here. So Bobby, Andressa, Jamie, Erica, because they are all amazing girls and they're like doing so much for their communities here in Brazil, in the UK, in Mexico. So I think the world needs to know more about them.
I'm gonna steal Bettina's answer now.
Yeah, that's a perfect
Yeah.
answer. All right, amazing. That was all I got.
So Bettina, we've got a lot of new NFL followers listening to the podcast. Some of them have made some very questionable team choices, and others are yet undecided. So it's your time to shine. In 30 seconds, can you convince the new fans or old fans to become a Detroit Lions?
Do this. First of all, it's the greatest community ever. We have a great team right now, both defensively and offensively. So we score a lot of points per game, so you won't miss out on the fun. And as we said here before, we have a great community. I will welcome you personally if you tell me you're becoming a Lions fan, and everyone was gonna welcome you with open arms. I'm gonna be the person that you can talk to for anything Lions related. I'll cry with you. I'll be happy with you. We will celebrate. And especially because we do believe this year we are going to the Super Bowl and we are winning it. So come to the winning team. Come to the Detroit Lions, guys and girls. And
Love that.
that's it. Come. We'll be super happy to have you here.
So that's a great answer there. So where can people find you? So if you want to let people know about your socials and how people can get hold of you, and if any shout outs you want to give.
Yeah,
Now's your
sure.
time.
So follow me at Betina Frank _ on Instagram, and on TikTok is just Betina Frank. I'm trying to post a lot of content. I'm trying to post both in English and Portuguese to get people worldwide to do it. I just want to give a quick shout out to my mom, to my whole family that been supporting me throughout this journey, to my friends, to people at Play Call. That's the page that I work at, so at Play Call as well, and to the other pages that collabed with me and invited me to podcasts. I want to give a quick shout out also to my friend Lucas, who got me into football in Brazil, and to the CBFL community for growing it out, and to all my international fans of the years, because I love you all so much. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for having me in here.
Betina, that is how you do a shout out.
Exactly.
Yes. Yep.
That's it from us this week, so make sure you follow, subscribe, all the usual podcast bits.
Yep, and you can find us on X at @MindTheStatPod, on TikTok at @MindTheStatPodcast, on Instagram, again, @MindTheStatPodcast. We appreciate every single download, message, share, and listen. Yep, enjoy the game, enjoy the moments, mind the stat.